Hi everyone. In this video today I'm going to go over some frequently asked questions all about pumps. So even if you're an experienced plumber or a DIYer, there's going to be some questions in here that hopefully will get answered for you. The outlet of most toilets is through the bottom of the toilet. So gravity pulls the waste out through the bottom and into the drainage system. And it's the same setup for sinks and showers and tubs. So the problem with installing a toilet in the basement is that there's nowhere for gravity to take any of the waste. So the waste has to be pumped up into the system. So macerating toilets and pump systems solve this problem because the waste comes out the side of the toilet and it goes through a pump that has very strong blades, and it cuts the waste down and liquefies it and then pumps it up through the system. Installing a macerating pump and toilet system is a very straightforward process and can be done by a DIYer that's pretty experienced in around 1 day. And another upside of this system is that you can connect a shower and a sink to it and essentially have a full bathroom in your basement, and it's a very easy installation. If you want any more info on this product, we have another video on this and I'll link it in the end of the video. A sewage ejector pump has impellers that allow the pump to pass a predetermined solid size of matter without clogging the pump. And these are most often used when the main drain line is not far from the actual pump. A grinder pump has cutting blades that macerate and shear waste solids. So this is much more preferred in standard piping systems because the macerated and cut up waste is much easier to transport. So this is always preferred if the main drain line is much further from the pump. An automatic pump has a built-in float switch that will turn itself on when the water level reaches a certain level. But once the water level is drained to another certain level, the pump turns itself off. A non-automatic pump has to be manually turned on or off, or it can use a separate control switch like a piggyback float switch. Short cycling is a function of the basin diameter and the on-off pumping range, and can decrease the service life of a switch assembly. Since the basin is in the ground, it is unlikely that it can be enlarged. And if you have an automatic unit with a self-contained float switch, the on-off pumping range cannot be adjusted. But with a non-automatic switch-controlled unit, you can have flexibility in the pumping range adjustment. So an automatic unit can be converted to operate with an external pump switch, which will expand its pumping range and decrease the amount of short cycling. The pumps that come with a variable level float switch are non-automatic pumps. So you just attach the float switch to your pump and it becomes an automatic pump. However, the variable level float switch allows you to make a preset of where the pump will turn on and off. So you can decide where that happens. And that's the difference between an automatic switch and a variable level float switch. A variable level float switch allows you to specify the water level that you want the pump to turn on or off, which is much different than an automatic pump, because with those pumps, there's a predetermined level that the pump will turn on and off. So hopefully if you had any questions about pumps, it was answered in this video. And like I said before, we have a video on macerating toilet systems that you should definitely check out if you're interested in that product. And if you found the video helpful, press like and subscribe to the channel because we have a lot of videos like this coming out.